But yeah, welcome to the stream. It is technically the end, but it was honestly, this hack was really fun. I really liked it. But where are we now? Oh, we're back at the is this South Island, I'm pretty sure? Yes, okay, so it put us where we needed to be. So that's good to see. So I'm guessing this is to be like the post game, technically, at this point. So oh, I meant to heal. Actually no, I probably already got healed from that, right? Let me look real quick. So Pokemon, wait, not pack, it's Pokemon. Yeah, it automatically healed me. So let's go see what they have in store here. So here's the guy with his Peekaboo. Apparently something is new over here. So I wonder what is happening. Oh, you got Totodile eggs. That's cool. I mean, I don't have any item in my bag, but yeah. That's cool. It gives you eggs. What do you have to say? Well, Legend Festival? Please join the others at the shrine. Okay, so we just have to head to the shrine. So I found this shrine earlier. Most I've seen is Momon. So I found this shrine at the start of when I was going through trying to find where to go next in this game, because originally the actual way to into post game Kanto was not actually enterable. And because it wasn't enterable, I just ran around Johto and such. And yeah, Tom already. I ran into Johto and I found the shrine because I went back. And because of that, I like, okay, apparently I missed this. That wasn't actually in the main video. I cut that into a cut content video. But you will be able to view it when it gets uploaded. It's a separate video. Alright, what is happening here? I've never seen a talking Slowking before. So there's a first time for everything. So yeah. What happens is this area, there is a reference to the old Pokemon movies. But there are some people here that weren't here before. We have a Slowking and 2 people. Let's see what the Team Rocket Grunt says. So I thought this was a costume type deal. This is awkward. Alright. What about you? Don't let this legend scare you. It's all just for the festival. Is that guy really dressed like Team Rocket? That's not even funny. Alright. I have a... I want to lead with Kerms. And let's see what happens here. Oh, great trainer. The legend has foretold of your arrival. As a chosen one, you must travel to each of the 3 islands south of this beach. You must collect an orb from each of the 3 shrines and bring them back here. Only then will the Great Guardian restore balance to the world. Oh, I did not know this part. So I'm guessing we are sort of recreating what the... Yeah, we're recreating the sort of Pokemon movie stuff. So I wonder, yeah, what's up with this? Yeah, 3 whole orbs. 3 orbs. we got a Krabby. That's level 22. The little anticlimactic. Who's in here? It's probably Articuno, is my assumption. Because it's very, I think the snow caves have, this tile set. Come on now. Let's run. Alright, and let's see. Here's the ladder. It's a Pokeball here. What is this? Dawnstone. Interesting. I think I already had one of those. Let me do a save state. I haven't save stated in a while. And I don't want to end up crashing. Where is my mouse? There it is. File, save state. Always want to be precautious. There we go. So if you didn't know him, I talked about this earlier. Technically, this post-game stuff is locked because the game never got finished. And there was just an NPC blocking the way. And so I ended up having to basically hack the like wall hack through to get around an NPC. So there's a lot of finicky things at times that crashes the game. So you just have to be careful and just always do that. Yeah, I mean it's not really hacking the hack. It's just using what are they called? Game Shark hacks, like cheats. So yeah, that's mainly what I had to do to get through the stuff. But it's not too bad. Let's see, what is happening here? There's a hole there, which means I have to push something down into it. Yeah, it's nice that I'm able to, that we're able to do this though, because there is a lot of unique stuff here that I actually enjoy. It's just a shame that it was like, for the most part, a lot of it was just like forgotten about. All right, so that is definitely Articuno. So I am probably going to have to fight Articuno, and I'm going to probably try to catch it. So I have enough quick balls here. Or not quick balls, but ultra balls. So let's see. Show. Yep. So this is how they're implementing the legendary birds, which is cool. What is weird though is when I did the Elite Four like a few streams back. Oh my, it's level 40, okay. I guess I'll use cut. What is weird is that one of the Elite Four had an Articuno, so I'm like, okay. So why is Articuno now here? Since technically, at least in the original games, you only had one of the legendaries. Like, I think it was only recently, like I think it was Gen 5. Why is it? Kerms, come on, land the attack. It was only recently that they were able to have multiple in Gen 5. Alright, finally. Hopefully this doesn't kill. Alright, good. So I should be able to manage 2 hits. Let's see. Alright. I am going to Spore it and then use Quick Ball. This will probably kill because I am... Well, no, it didn't kill. It wasn't... Well, it is level 40, so yeah, it's not going to hit too hard. And now we will use our Ultra Balls. Come on, cross my fingers. 1. Okay. So, because of this, I will just speed up. We're speeding up. Because this is how Pokemon is. Alright, he woke up, so let me go back. Use Spore. Alright, he's asleep. And now back. Because you just gotta keep on chucking it. He's not gonna get any lower. Because I'm so high level. And it's just... You just gotta get lucky. Alright. Do it again. Spore. He's increasing his speed. Alright, and then he's sleeping again. And spam the buttons again. Come on, stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. I mean, honestly, I could kill it, but I don't want to. Alright, let's throw a few more. He's basically not hitting me. Alright, now he froze me. No, that's not cool. Alright, there we go. Got Articuno. Apparently, I had to be frozen to be able to catch it. I don't know how that works, but whatever. For the most part, I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, that's just how it is. Articuno's data was added to the Pokédex. Yeah, this is all basically custom for the most part. Like, the actual, event. Articuno is normally found in Seafoam Islands. So, this is, a unique area, and the catch rate is accurate. Catch rate is always hard to deal with in Pokemon. Especially in earlier games, because it's so unfair. The magnificent, seemingly translucent wings of this legendary Pokemon are said to be made of ice. Yeah, Pokemon Go is fully just a collection sim, so it's made to be easier. I won't give a name. I rather keep the legendaries' names the same. Alright, and I received the blue orb. I will have to be right back for a quick second. I just want to grab a drink. So... Alright, I am back. So... Let's see, I have to pop out chat real quick. Just had to, like I said, grab the drink and just do something real quick. We are set to continue and wrapping up this whole thing. Here we go. I like the little, like, overworld here for this. Oh, I see what this hole is for. It's to fast travel back out. Okay. Yes and no. It'll take some time to build just a proof of concept. Ah. Alright, here we go. So yeah, Hoverbat, what have you been working on? I mean, I know of course you're working on Zelda 2 stuff and all that, but you have been anything you've been working on as in terms of like I don't know, just basic stuff. I don't know, like it doesn't even have to be game programming stuff, just, you know, IRL things or things you're like interested in or exploring to work on. I've been sort of wanting the stuff that I've been wanting to work on a little more is like website stuff. Is like I'm working on my website, but I always go back and then like, oh right, Firms is frozen right now. I always come and go on working on things. So it's like I haven't touched my site in a good while, other than the bingo site that I mentioned earlier. But for the most part, it works pretty decently, I feel. I just have to update more sections. I have to update like the art of my character. I also recently set up a vgen.co website, or your account, not website. I want to eventually start like commissioning, well, not commissioning, but open up commissions to do like website design, not website design, graphic design for you know, like how I do Vinny's like channel design stuff, like and the YouTube thumbnail template, not the thumbnails, but the template of it and stuff like that. So those were things that I've been like sort of wanting to explore more. And it's funny because I'm talking about this stuff and I'm streaming, I'm doing all this, a whole bunch of shit, and I'm like, yeah, I want to do more. It's like really not my. I don't have much time in my day to do everything, but I mean, I sort of somehow managed to spread myself enough to do all this stuff. Dude, I don't even know, but I have concept of ideas. Sometimes I think, would Alizarin be a good story? I mean, I am decent. It's, for example, if you want to talk about that stuff, you can hit me up on Discord. I'm always like willing to write down stuff. Like I'm generally a decent story writer. So here's the thing. I'm not good at I'm good at writing, coming up with stories, ideas. I'm not good at the finalization of text. I'm bad with grammar. That's the main thing, to be honest. I can spot and fix grammar mistakes. However, I am very prone to making grammar mistakes. But writing down a story, doing a game and all that and such, I'm pretty good at. I already have a game I have a game idea I want to make. I just haven't done it yet. That's the story of everything. But I have a very full-fledged story. I have game mechanics set up in my head that I want to eventually do. It's just a general RPG. I've had the idea even prior to Vinemon. It says Vinemon was the thing sort of like to get the ball going for working on something with friends. But with that in mind, My top idea is a Metroid Morph Ball adventure game. That sounds interesting. I played a little bit of Metroid. It's not really something I've gotten really into in the past. I wish I had game ideas and abilities. Most that I'm wanting to do is get better at editing. I need to find a better program than Shortcut. Yeah, so for me, I've been getting some hints and of people suggesting. I forget. Does Gen 2 have? Is it you just don't unfreeze at all? I really need to unfreeze terms. But there was one thing I have. DaVinci is one I've been seeing a lot of people recommend. Like if you don't do Adobe stuff, just get DaVinci. Like DaVinci Editor. Yeah, DaVinci Resolve 19 is something that I see a lot of people like big like not big YouTubers, but YouTubers that are recommend if you want to get into video editing. DaVinci is like the best thing to start with because it keeps you out of first off the Adobe sort of ecosystem, and it's just way easier to get into and use. I myself never use DaVinci because sadly I'm partially stuck in the Adobe ecosystem, as well as I'm very nitpicky on the type of programs I use. DaVinci, I mean, I do want to put a little more time in. So did I use the full heal? I don't know if I did. No. It's smart enough to. Wasn't yeah. I mean, I have Adobe. What? Are you joking? Oh no, they made a invisible floor puzzle that I have to actually solve. Oh no. I'm save stating. This is bad. Oh no. Oh, is it just oh, this is not. This doesn't bode well. This is a bad game design. If this literally is, you have to walk a certain path, then this is very gonna be upsetting. Like a big upset. Okay, no. Alright, we are good. Alright, I think what this is if you take the wrong path down, you fall. If you take the right path, it's correct. Okay. Not as bad. My first programming language is AS3. My first programming language was BAT. I made old text adventures in BAT programs in DOS. That's it. I did that in school, like as a fun thing. Yeah, you can set up to be simple text adventure stuff. To where. Yeah, it is, it's very fun, stupid stuff. This was back in like 11th grade, 10th grade. It wasn't really programmed. It was, all you did was, what am I doing? Sorry. All you had to do was, you press this button, and it will say this, and then it will give you prompts to press next for the next text adventure. It was just a pure basic text adventure. And my one friend actually made a very rudimentary, like, RPG through the system, but it was all about. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fall because I can't go left or right. I'm pretty sure this is what this mechanic is, but yeah, it's very funny what you can do with that, and it's very simple to set up. You set up a little bat file and pull it out, and yeah. I mean, I think I'm not sure he did that. I'm not. Yeah, I fell. Okay. I think he did something. I remember reading him telling me about it. This is like over 10 years ago at this point. I think this is 15 years at this point actually. But like I was saying, I think he did. I think he did have some sort of random number generator through DOS. I think it wasn't really random. It was more so it was going through like 0 to 100. It was like rolling a dice, and it would pick a number, and that would be what you got when you like killed someone or something. I got a message. Someone replied to me on Reddit when someone asked about Bunny Asando and like the origin, and I was like, in the matter of like an hour, I provided the source clip of it. And they're like, that's a deep cut, Lord Almighty. I'm like, God, I hate being. I'm such a information freak that I know exactly where shit is, and I can link it and get the time code, and yeah. That's funny. Oh, what mon is this that there's dark paths? Also, for the most part, I'm not entirely a programmer per se. Like, I did that bat stuff. That was fun, but I was more so into writing like the sort of like narrative stuff, story nonsense of it. So, all right, yeah, that wasn't too bad. I was just guessing. I'm guessing this is Zapdos. Or no, it's Moltres. Okay. You're a Pokemon modder, of course you're. Yeah. Pokemon is just my bread and butter. It's why I've been playing so much of it. It's like this is keeping me invested in streaming more than like if I were to play like a random game series that I've only barely known. Which is why I'm trying to stick to that, because when I originally started, I was trying Digimon, and that was cool. I liked it, but it just wasn't holding my attention compared to Pokemon. All right, so we're taking on Moltres now. So, thanks. I appreciate that. I mean, I try to do as I try to put as much, like if I enjoy something, I try to put as much into it that I can to sort of offset my enjoyment. No, not offset. What's the term? Let's use Giga Drain. This ain't gonna be doing much. But enough information or enough effort into it that I feel like I'm getting out of it. Like I try to be equal, swapping back and forth on that sort of stuff. And so when I'm doing that, that's why I moderate the Vine Sus subreddit. I try to provide information on things. I try to be level-headed on things as well. I know a lot of people don't do that. My next hit might kill, so I'm gonna, just to be cautious. I don't like doing this, but I'm gonna be doing a save state just in case. I don't think it's gonna kill, but I want to be careful. I loved playing F-Zero X randomly. Yeah, that's fair. I stretch myself too thin with content I choose to play, but also nobody really watches, so I just do what I want. That's fair. Oh, that was so close. I thought that was a kill, but he endured the hit. Okay, so it actually he himself saved him. But like I was saying though, yeah, I mean, I do want to expand out of my interest a little more in gaming wise. I do have some games I bought and I do plan on playing. All right, we are now into the Pokeballs part of this. So I'm gonna throw a few without speeding up just to see if we could catch it without it. But yeah, like I said, I have a ReZero sort of like virtual novel thing. It's not just a virtual novel. There's like RPG elements to it as well, but it's not really RPG-ish. But like I love the anime, and I bought this. It was on sale, and I'm like, okay, I'll do this. It's like between season 1 and 2, I think. I also have the how do you say it? Shiren, which is the series that started Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That was they made Mystery Dungeon games, and Shiren was what started Mystery Dungeon. And so they have it. They released it on Steam. Hey, got Moltres. There we go. And I decided, all right, I'll buy this. It was on sale. I had it on my wish list for a while, and I'm probably gonna stream that because I love Mystery Dungeon games. I love the gameplay loop of that. So I was like, hey, why not? That'd be a fun one to stream. It's close to my interests of Pokemon. I'll do that. As well as what was the other game that I bought? About Balatro. Or Balatro, however you say it. I haven't played it yet. I plan on playing it for the first time on stream. I have no idea about anything poker related or card names and stuff like that. I've only ever seen Vinny play it, and I mean I get he's playing it, and there's like a fun sort of combo system, but I have no idea how he's playing it or what the card choices matter or anything. It's gonna be a first really experience for me to understanding any of it. I hear it's addictive. Don't let it. Oh, I know. I get addicted to a lot of things, but I mean, it's like, as soon as I get addicted to a game, I literally can easily just like break out of it fast. So, it's my ADHD will kick me out if I'm really not interested or if I am. So it's not that bad, but yeah, there's definitely some fun to it that I want to try. Balatro is so fucking good. It's fun to learn. I recently did a speed run of an win on all decks. Wow, I did not know there was actually like a speed run thing to it. I literally thought it was like just try to get the highest number possible. That's literally all I thought it was. But okay, the game has a really well-rounded gameplay loop. That's cool. I've also been wanting to look into the mods and get some of the mods. There's some really good mods and funny mods and not safe for work mods, but I'm not gonna do the not safe for work mods, of course. Maybe on my own time. But yeah, no. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool stuff on it. I want to try the Pokemon mod, which adds Pokemon cards. Like, oh wow, oh, wow, the Pokemon person wants to put Pokemon in their card game. Primary game loop is very important. Yep. You can make your own textures for cards. Yeah, I've seen that. This legendary Pokemon scatters embers with every flap of its wings. It is a thrilling sight to behold. Nope. And so now we got 2 of the legendary birds. Now we have 1 more to go. We got my orb. My red orb. Also, wait, am I actually getting the orbs or are they glitched? Because remember... Okay, I do have them. Okay, they are glitched, but I do have them at least. Alright, and I think I just fall, right? Yeah. But yeah, the crazy thing to me, like, about Balatro, is the fact that the game is only... What was it? It was like under 500 megabytes in size. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, how is the game only 500 megabytes? Like, I mean, I understand there's not technically too much music in it, but for how addicting people say it is, and as well as the fact that, like, to be honest, Vinemon, I mean, it's probably the music Vinemon, for example, is the issue, but our game is like a gigabyte and a half, I think. Something like that. It's close to a gigabyte and a half. And I'm like, how is Vinemon a gigabyte and a half, but Balatro is like 500 megabytes? Like, what is the magic of their compression? I mean, I understand, like, yeah, it's simple and well put together, and Balatro is one track with multiple. Yeah, that's generally why. And it's also, I think, it's because the cars themselves are very simple. They're not as expansive. There's not many animations outside of coded animations. Like Vinemon, since we're on RPG Maker, we actually have to go frame by frame. Yeah, let me look real quick. I could just look at it on my Steam. Library. Scroll up. Balatro. Properties. Installed files. Where is it? Doesn't it say on this area? 1 second. Let me go to store page. The store page should say. Alright, no. Actually, I was wrong. It's 150 megabytes, not 500. 150 megabytes. That's crazy to me. It's 1/10 of a 1/10 of a gigabyte. Oh wait, wrong way. Down. Like, that's like magic. Like, to be able to not only make something that good, but also be that optimized. Yeah, audio is typically the hog. That's and Balatro only has like 1 song with like variations to the song. So, and I'm pretty sure the variations are more so like audio effects to the single song, maybe. I think. I'm not sure. I'm sort of talking out my ass right there. But yeah. No, not revive. I want to heal. But yeah, it's so crazy. Like Vinemon is. Let me give an example. I have it somewhere. Where's my folder? I don't have my folder open. One second. To go into Dropbox. This isn't 100% accurate size, because we have extra like text files. But Vinemon's file folder size is 1 gigabyte and 1.20 gigabytes. So, and that's generally like journalized. It's probably closer to like 1.15, something like that. Because we do have a lot of junk data in there right now. Different areas that bring out different instruments, like opening different packs. Yeah, it's probably just minor differences in the it's probably overlaid audio. If it's that small in size, um, if the dev is smart enough, they're doing multiple audio tracks that go over the main audio, which make it sound like it is a new song. It's sort of like how when Yoshi Island is it Yoshi? No, Super Mario World. When you get a Yoshi, it adds the instrument, similar to that. But it's probably just doing a layered audio track on top of it, and they have it. They're using probably F mode. I don't know. I haven't opened the game. It probably would does say F mode in either the credits or the intro, which allows you to time up your audio tracks with other audio tracks. And because of that, you can just have it make sure it always pulls up the second audio track above it to play. And because it is a less there's less instruments in the audio file itself, it is less data size. So, like I have a grasping of all this stuff. It's like I'm not a programmer. I just being along working on games, I pull in all this information and data. I sort of feel like I would be decent at programming. Wait, did I go in there? Wait, I'm completely. No, I didn't go in there. Oh my god, I'm being dumb. Sorry. With my brain being all like this, I'm sort of brain melting. Well, not brain melting, but I'm talking and I'm like not paying full attention where I'm going. Okay, where are we? So, is this a string? No, this ain't a string puzzle. This is too tight for a string puzzle. Am I really gonna have to guess what hole to go into? Songs in like 7/4 is a seamless loop. Local Thunk is a novice coder from AlizarinRed. He learned to code to make a game he wanted to play. Song, well, I mean, if it's, I mean, yeah, a seamless loop. That's fine. It's just like, what I'm saying is, you can use F mode to pull up these other tracks to allow you to magnum. Yes, I like how the types are technically hinting to what the type of the area is. I like that. But what I'm saying is, like, if you have two audio tracks, like layered audio, this would probably be the simplest way to do it. Yeah, all right, that's fair. I was just like, it just sounded like you were talking about it, but I think these holes are just literally just these holes. This must be like not finished. I think you were supposed to like push boulders into the holes to get past, but they just never finished it. And so it's just avoid walking into the hole or else you fall. No, I know why. What this was. This was supposed to be a dark cave. And you were supposed to walk through and try to find your way through without falling into the holes. Oh, that would have been horrible. Thank God it's not dark in there. What are you doing, Zapdos? Are you showing your mustache? Let me save state. Alright, where's my mouse again? There it is. Alright, file. Modding Bellatro is a nightmare, I will say. It's a manual mod case. Yeah. I've heard A bit. So it is you have to do some manual mod stuff, but there is some stuff that people have been making that would help with that. That just makes it easier. That's on what you called I can't think of the name of the mod site. I have it linked here somewhere. I have it in my tabs. Let's see. Nexus mods. Nexus mods has some like not system mods, but has helpful things. What are they called? Whatever. It's one of those like supplementary extra mods that allow you to quickly swap out stuff. I don't know what to call them. They're the system things. Audio is a tricky bitch. Matching two audio tracks together can require a specific system. Yeah, it's like the thing that I can imagine them doing is, like I said, F mode it's very common in a lot of modern like official AAA systems to use for their audio, because you can set up a timer, well not timer, but a signature code of playing. All right, so we want all these songs playing at the exact same time, but we can mute them all at the same time. And so if you're playing on this and on the main, you're playing the main track, and it's playing off, and so an event fires that says, "Oh, we need to put on this song now because we have this song attached to this card playing." So we then fade in the second track on, and now you hear it layered on top. And when you have that layered on top like that, you can then do another one and another one. Certain engines, like since this is a custom game, it's not like it's limited to, say, RPG Maker like we are. Since with RPG Maker, we use F mode to allow us to use the metadata of the songs to seamlessly loop in battle. If you've known a lot of fan games for Pokemon, a lot of the music, they don't know how to use looping audio. And so you'll have Pokemon music, if they use it, it starts at the beginning of the song, and then it hits the end, and then it pauses for a bit, and then it picks back up as if the game a battle just started. Pokemon music isn't like that. It has the intro of a song, and then at a point there's a new start point of the song, which it will loop back when it hits the end of the loop. And so then it will go to the end of the loop back, and it's seamless. So generally it's you don't need to code that in if you have F mode, because F mode has that baked in, and the files themselves have this metadata point, which a lot of like Winamp, for example, uses as reference. You can set that up, say, all right, I want to make sure my music is looping properly through the metadata of the song. Yes, like every old game has done this for the most part, because you want to have an intro to a song when you enter an area. You don't want to be like abrupt, like, oh, we're in a new song. No, you want to introduce the song in a way. It's like it's any music is like that. But either way, back to the game here. We are taking on Zapdos. But yeah, it's tough to get right with Azalea, and I still don't have it right because of Game Maker. Yeah, that's the pain. The game engines are always the pain. I mean, you have to work within limitations at times. So here's a fun thing, I guess I could say. For Vinemon, we cannot, because it's an RPG Maker XP. We cannot, and I mean cannot, have two audio tracks playing at the exact same time, or else it will crash. The game locks up and crashes. However, we can, for example, sound effects. We can have sound effects over game audio. We can do that sort of stuff. However, we just can't play multiple audio tracks, or else it crashes. It locks up. Yeah, so. And this is mostly because of just how limited it is. In a way, originally you're supposed to be able to fade audio. We can technically do that, and we do have fading audio when it goes into no audio. However, if the player or the game runs faster than what is expected, it can cause the game to crash still because it can potentially line up the audio with another song. So even though we have tried to frame by frame get audio to properly fade out and then play into a new track, it does not work at times. It just crashes. It's not effective for what we needed, and so we just ended up having to just having to do hard cuts and setting up areas where if it is going to switch over to a new song, we use gatehouses to transfer maps instead, so that there is a clear visual cutoff and we don't need a faded audio track. Yeah, its audio is such... You wouldn't think audio is a pain, but it is such a pain in games. And everyone always has a second thought. This is why, like, for example, for Pokemon fan games, it hurts me to see, but a lot of people love playing Pokemon fan games with the audio off. And it hurts me to see that, because when a game has good audio... Oh, I killed Zapdos. Whatever. When a game has good audio, it generally, yeah. This is sort of a blemish now that I, When was the last time I saved? Did I save before? One second. Let me do a new save state and save and load another one. I think I did it right before. Let me see. Alright, I did. Okay. Let me do it again. Well, like I was saying, though, is so many people that play fan games decide to, alright, we're going to mute the audio. No more audio at all. No, when I'm playing it by myself, I want to have no game audio. I'll have the audio of the actual gameplay elements. But yeah, it upsets me because especially when a fan game like ours has custom music, people will just instinctively just turn the music off, and it's like, yeah, I don't want to hear any of the game music. I'll put on my own music, or something like that. Some people do that. A lot of people just don't want to listen to it, and I'm just like, how can you do that? Like, I don't know how you can just like decide to like not listen to music of your game. All right, so I can't use cut 3 times in a row. All right, let me redo that again. Actually, I think I have an idea what I need to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Jaguar. And then with Jaguar, I will use Super Fang? Yeah, Super Fang, which I'll cut in half. And then I will use Cut when I move into the next one. Because I was doing decent damage, but it was like 3 hit. I very rarely mute games. Music is the best. Yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like muting audio is just like it takes away the experience, at least to me, when you play a game. And the only time I ever will mute a game, at least audio wise. Actually, wait, why don't I just use Hyper Fang multiple times? Because it just keeps on going half. Oh, excuse me. The only time is this if I'm like if I'm working on a game, like, or I'm coding something, or not really coding, web development. And I have the game open, and I'm like only partially paying attention to playing it, or it's something like that. Usually, it's if I'm grinding in a game, I'll have the music off while I focus on something else. That's basically the core thing. Come on, land the Super Fang. I want to lower your HP more. But yeah, that's my opinion on that, because it feels like it takes away from not only what the experience that the developers craft for it, as well as just taking away experience for yourself to witness new music. The creators that make the music don't get to see your reaction and your enjoyment of it. Like, even if you might not like the music, that is still something you can still provide something. I mean, I guess I know like a lot of this is also like me saying that you provide something. You don't see it. A lot of people that are doing this aren't like streaming it or anything, but yeah, it adds to a lot of the environment's overall vision. Exactly. All right, I think now I'll switch over because I'm pretty sure that's 1 HP. So I'll switch over into Kerms. And I'll spore it, and then we'll start the Pokeball stuff. But yeah, that's generally just, yeah, music is just it's a beast of another kind, in gaming. And let's see, there's a few of them. There's music, that's the big issue that people don't understand, as well as there was one other thing I'm trying to think of, UI is one thing that I feel like, as of late, people have noticed it more often, how bad UI can be if people aren't putting passion into it. And as I think it is turning around now, we are seeing more passion put into the UI in a game and making it unique. But I mean, Nintendo is a more recent example that we've been seeing. Like, they've been very like dullifying it, taking away the charm that it used to have in a lot of older Nintendo games. And it's just a trend within all the gaming in itself. Yeah, they're trying to make it sleek. They're trying to make it modern. They try to make it easy to understand, which you can make something easy to understand without it being very basic and flat. That's the thing that a lot of the industry wasn't aware of, because UI is sort of like one of the last things you sort of finalize. And if you're just saying, all right, no, we're just sort of we're putting a little work into the UI here. We just want something that we can look at and it's clear. And for a while, that's all they really cared about. Come on, Spore. And eventually, like, all right, the people are complaining. They want more stylistic UI and clean UI, but also stylistic. And we've gotten that a little bit. For example, I think what re-kickstarted the fact that having good-looking UI that's clean was, unironically, Elden Ring. Because a lot of people were commenting on how good Elden Ring's UI looks, how good all these elements of it was good-looking and clean and fresh, even though it is very detailed, it is very ornate-looking. And like, okay, well, if people can see that something is very clean and like not like flat is enjoyable and liked, then why don't we not keep on going flat? That was the core thing. And that's fair. I feel like that is, at least people understood and realized that and changed their tune about it. However, getting into this though, into my other personal opinion within the fan game community, because I'm always going like this, the idea can be molded into gold if you're an alchemist. Yeah, it's time, money, and effort. Those are the three things. If you have time and effort, you can make gold. If you have time and money, you can make gold. If you have effort and money, you can generally make gold. If you have effort and time, did I say that one? Yeah, either way. If you have two of each, you can generally always make gold. If you have three of each, what are you doing? That's like that's crazy talk right there. But that can really make gold. However, when you have all three going on, you can make some people angry. A recent example of all three happening and making people upset is the Hollow Knight community as of late. If you've been paying attention to that, how some people are getting really antsy about that. That's an example of people being upset. But outside of that, though, it's usually you want to have two of them, and it works. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny, but also sad how people are acting. because like the devs were being a little cheeky, like blah blah blah. But and then like, and yeah. I mean, I didn't see too much happening with Shovel Knight. To be frank, the Shovel Knight stuff was very quiet. So, I mean, if you want to see something that's eaten alive, see the Mighty Number 9 community. Now there's something. I mean, taking forever. I mean, I have Shovel Knight, but I've never really cared about that part. Like taking something taking forever, I don't care as long as like if it takes a while, it takes a while. I mean that's like Shovel Knight is a huge amount of content that got made, so it's expected, at least to me, with how much they promised, it was going to take a while. And what is the Zapdos smoking? Why is it still like not catching in the ball? All right, I'm speeding up. Come on, Spore. Alright. Come on, stay in the ball. Stay in the ball. They're really not gonna stay in the ball. I'm gonna run out of balls if it's at this point. Oh my god, really? Reminder, I had more than 99 Pokeball, Ultra Balls, prior to doing all this. That's how unfair, like, legendaries were back in the day. It's absolutely nuts. Like, he's literally at 1 HP and sleeping. He has all the things that keep it... Come on. Alright. Final one. Final Spore. Stay in the ball. Oh, he woke up. Alright, well, we got a few more balls left. Alright, when waiting for it to launch and keeping it to get delayed, it caused me some burnout. Yeah, Repentance coming to console. This one. Finally, got it. Alright, Zapdos was caught. I had like 400, but Repentance ran like Dookie on Switch. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, for roguelikes like that, I would never, like, ever play it on the Switch. I mean, I understand, like, wanting to, but... Especially the Binding of Isaac, which has been known in the past, even on PC, it could like get really bad lag if you get really crazy like combinations. So, this legendary bird Pokemon causes savage thunderstorms by flapping its glittering wings. I started when it was an action strip 2 build. Oh, that's cool. So I remember playing it in Flash. That was fun. I loved actually playing the original. Like, I feel like the newer one, while it worked, and while it's fun and all that, I feel like the old one was more so my flavor. I actually have I recently uploaded, well not uploaded, I unprivated an old stream of me playing it in Flash, back when I was doing another stream. Like, this was, like, long ago. Like, not long ago, but, like, it was long, like far. Reverb that a lot, but the Flash one was like a great starting part. Yeah. But for the most part, I sort of prefer the original a little more because it was more so a core base of what we eventually had. And while I do love the combinations and all that, I feel like it sort of got too bloated at times. And I feel like a lot of modern roguelikes, well, I still think it could improve on. Also, I'm gonna head up the Poke Center and head up a mart and buy some more balls because I don't know what's next after this. But I have a theory that potentially Lugia is popping up because if this is based off the movie, Lugia would probably be showing up next. This is a ruined blank card, Yara, and that was my favorite part. Ah. Alright, let me run. And let me just head up here. Yeah, this is a lot more content than I was expecting, to be honest. I actually thought it was gonna be actually thought we were gonna be like done like a little bit, maybe an hour ago, but no, this is more than I had in mind, which is cool. I don't mind that much. But we are approaching. How long have I been live for now? I actually don't know. So it's 12:44 my time, and we're actually over 5 hours, which is unironically been my sort of a realization of that it's been weirdly my time that I end a stream. 5 hours for some reason is like my stopping point. I've been noticing like unintentionally. Like, I notice, like, oh man, it's time I'm getting tired, it's time to go, and it's like, I look at it, and like, I've been live for 5 hours, like, man, every single time. It's like I have a weird internal clock, I guess, to say, like, yep, time to go. But, yeah, I mean, I want to finish this up. I'm pretty sure we're almost done here. So, let me just heal up and then hit up a mart. Yeah, the OG music I really love. It's a shame that they weren't ever able to make a deal and work together. At least we were able to mod in the old music. I think there were actually like mods that like recreated the old style and for the new locations, but where is the mart in this town? Well, not even a town, it's an island. Actually, I don't think there is. So let me fly out of here. Which one can fly? Cramps, right. So let me just fly to Cherry Grove. Wait, I don't think Cherry Grove has Ultra Balls. 1 second. Let's see. I don't think this game... Wait. Were you always there? Yeah, he was always there. I looked like one of those mystery gift people. Alright, yeah, he doesn't. He just has the Pokeball. So this is the game that doesn't give every single mart... Oops. Thing. Dude did really good music for Crypto Necro... Yeah, I love... Necrodancer music is really good. Alright. Let's see... Wait, I'm always going into my bag for some reason. We are flying to... Where is it? Blackthorn. That has the Ultra Balls. And the mart is right over here. And then we should be good. Let's try to figure out, like, Leaf did vanish, but I wonder if Leaf vanished somewhere. Right, we'll just get 99. Alright. We are good now. I mean, I don't think Leaf would go anywhere specifically. I mean, I do have an idea of maybe where she went. Where is that? Which it would be at the starting town in Kanto. But no, there wasn't really a controversy other than like Edmund just being very like I think the original composer wanted to keep the license to his music, but I think it was it Nicholas or was it just Edmund himself? Or was like saying like they want to have a shared copyright or something similar like that. It's something legal. It was a legal matter that they were having issues with going over. It's sort of similar with how Off currently, like, Off is not, the new remake isn't going to have the original composer's music in it. And that was mostly because the composer wasn't really comfortable with signing an agreement and felt that, like, he wasn't sure. First off, he never liked signing contracts. Yeah, it's like, it was mostly legal BS. But he wasn't, he doesn't like legal contracts per se because he's unsure about the ramifications. Oh, so Lucas here. The ramifications of agreeing onto it and having the full fault, which it is legal technically. Like you have to verify if all the samples you had were technically within fair use. And sample law is very, very finicky, um, in a sense. And I'm pretty sure most of his music samples in the tracks have been like identified and they're all in what you call it, fair use territory now. But no, so Zim, I think you have that mistaken. Rush 40 isn't dealing with that having losing their license or whatever. Crush 40 has their full license to the music. The issue is it's it's in relation to how Crush 40 was Sonic. So Sega has an issue of they think they have no, it what's happening is Sega had a belief that they had like they were able to use it in multiple games, and were using it within games of Sonic, and that was basically all they were doing. They were using it in Sonic games, and they believed the contract was in relation to that. Crush 40 had no idea that their music was being used in other Sonic games other than Sonic Adventure 2 games, and they were only ever getting paid in relation to the Sonic Adventure 2 games. And it only came to revelation to them, that being told by a fan, that their music was actually in not just Sonic Adventure 2 games, because despite what is musicians don't typically play games that much, even if their music is in it. What do you mean, Zim? You have to be more clear on what you mean by that. You're not losing your rights just because of miscommunication in law and documentation of stuff. Yes, they're not getting paid for it technically, but that's in relation to if you sign a contract and give permission to using it, technically you were paid or commissioned to do that in the first place. But depending on how how you're written and you sign it, it can say, all right, you get this and you get a paid share. But if you're not sure of it, say for example, if it's a remix version, technically the money might be going to the remixers of that song. And if you're sending the remixes to it, it could be, for example, the remixers might be sending the money to Crush 40's what you call it, I'm trying to think of the name, not producer, but record label. So if Sega's sending the money to their record label might not be sending it to Crush 40. This is actually a thing that's happened in the industry, because music industry is all sorts of fucked. Daft Punk, when they sampled music, they were required to give a portion of their money and that they sampled of other music and give it to the original musician. However, when they give the money, they give it to the record label of the original soundtrack, but that record label was not giving the money to the composer, and thus the composer was getting no money, but the record label of his was getting all that money. So there is multiple levels and facets to these sort of issues. People need to understand there's mistakes can happen, paperwork can be missing. Crush 40 might have actually did sign a paperwork that said we give permission to allow Sega to use our music or live and learn in all Sonic properties. That potentially can be a thing. However, Crush 40 might have an idea, or the idea originally, or maybe an older contract that they signed was saying that it can only be in Sonic Adventure 2. That's why it's that's basically why it can become an issue of if you originally signed something, you might have updated it in a new contract. If you are on a label and you swap the labels, your label can also technically sign a contract in relation if you give your label the permission to. So the label could have signed it. It's why it's multifaceted. You can't be just saying, "Oh, Sega just screwed up. Oh, Crash 40 screwed up." There could have just been a very minor little written mistake. There could have been a minor little, um, this a fundamental minor mistake that fell through the cracks. And if Crush 40 didn't sign it technically, or the paperwork didn't say this, then Sega will just have to pay Crush 40 the money that they deserve and owed. Or if they don't, if they did sign it, then Crush 40 is just mistaken and just just didn't realize that they signed that sort of contract. And usually, and I buy a just say, if you ever sign a contract, no matter the kind of contract you sign, show it to a lawyer. You don't just sign contracts out of the blue. You always should have a lawyer on your side. But yeah, it's complicated. But yeah, everyone eventually, like, if Crush 40 did sign it, yeah, it's awkward. So, for example, Crush 40, they did get paid for Sonic Adventure 2. That is something they did get paid. They didn't lose any money off that. It's more so the times when they reference or pull the song into games that weren't Sonic Adventure 2 related, which is the issue that they have at hand. Yeah. Yeah, that's basically it. They both feel entitled because there's the legacy. They own the games. They're referencing it. Do you technically have rights if you fully remaster or remake the song? It's complicated. For example, here is just to give a pure example of this. I'm gonna get into doing this Lugia thing and don't know what's to happen, but um, in this whole thing, you technically might have signed a contract to give ownership of covers and remixes of a track, but not the original. So Crush 40 might have the original, have the full rights of it, and the only thing they signed over for the full rights of that song is just to be used in Sonic Adventure 2. However, Sega might have, because of this, has to remix the song every time they use it in other games, which I'm pretty sure if I'm remembering, I don't think I've ever heard Crush 40, the original Sonic Adventure 2 Crush 40, in any other game. It's always been a remixed version. So there probably is a technical loophole, but it is a very common type of loophole because you still have you're giving permission to have remixes and versions of that by the company to use, which is fair because you're promoting more work. And if you're signing it, you should know this. If you give permission for remixes and not mashups, but just remixes, it's very clear. That is a very common, clear musical thing that they add in contracts. Um, but all right, all right, we're back. We're doing Lugia now. So I don't know what we have in store with Lugia, but let's see. Oh, we got object event. That's what's happening with Lugia. Okay then. Let me do a save state. I have to probably talk to Slowpoke here. Let's see. You have collected all the orbs. Now place them in the shrine here. Uh. Eh. Uh. Hmm. Let me let's see. 1 second here. Let me review the footage here. I need to make sure I'm doing this correctly. I have to double check this. Let's see. All right, so I think I think I understand what might have happened that broke. If so, I will have to. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, I think I know now. All right, I see what happened here. 1 second. Yeah, so okay. So we will have to. Oh, when did I save? Let me just do another save state, just in case. Save state. Top right. All right. Let me. Where's my other one? Was it this one? All right. So, thank God I saved there. So the issue, I'm pretty sure. So this is dumb. Is when I left this part of the map, and I exited, Lugia is not there. I think Lugia spawned when I came back. And because of that, it caused a event out of order. So that's something I have to deal with. However, this does mean I won't have balls. I do have an alternative to fix that, though. So I can cheat in some balls. Let me look and see if I could. Pokemon Gold Ball Cheat. I'll just have to just give me balls this way. It's a bit cheesy, but... ball. Where's ball? Yeah, here it is. Here's a ball item. Cheat. Hahaha, freezing. I know. Come on, just escape. Wait, was that... No, I don't think that was the catch ball. Was that the kill Zapdos save? I now forget if that was the kill Zapdos. Wait, 1 second. Let me check my decks. Yay. Wait, how do I... Is there a fast down button? I guess not. Alright, well, whatever. We have to scroll. Let's see if we can find where Zapdos is. What mons have I haven't seen a lot of mons, to be honest. I haven't seen Slowking, like actual... I don't know what after Ditto. Well, that's... Oh, wait, no, I know what that's after Ditto. Heracross, Magnemite... What's after Snubble? There's a lot of mons I'm missing for some reason. Well, not kitsch-wise, but, like, scene-wise. Where is Zapdos? Should be here. Almost at the end. Ivysaur. Yeah, I didn't. Alright, this is not. This is the non-catching Zapdos save. Let me look here. Load state. What's the second one here? No, that's too far away. Load state. This one? Nope. Load state. This one. No, that was like the beginning of before. So this is that one. Wait, what? No. I clicked the wrong button. Oh, bad. I don't want to do that. There. Load state. Yeah, it's... Then load state here. Yeah, I think I'm on the fail state right now of me killing Zapdos. So, rip. Oh well, Zapdos is in our hearts. So what I have to do is just give myself some balls, and then we'll catch a Lugia. It's a sad day, but this is what happens when you do add new code. Alright, there we go. For now, Zapdos will be in our hearts, as I said, and hopefully he will live on. I like Zapdos. Zapdos is one of my favorite of the legendary trio. Though, I do personally love Galarian Moltres. That is actually my favorite. Yeah. What? No, Lugia's there. What the hell? What did that guy do that I didn't do? Now I'm confused. Because this guy was playing it and did not at all have Lugia spawn. Let's see. Let me double check here. So he did catch Zapdos. I'm doing research here. Let's see. So one second. Just double checking what he does here. Wait a second. Is this what I think it happened? Okay, this is weird. One second. I don't know if this will be salvageable, to be honest. One second. Let's see. This might be... let's see. What's in my bag here? So I got the Master Ball. I actually kind of like fixed my bag. I can see my key items now. So here's the thing. I looked on the video. He only had 2 orbs. But... why? But he wasn't here, and then he clicked on the thing here. I have to figure... Alright. I'm trying to figure out what... Let me see what happens if I... Where's this it has to happen? Right as... This is like literally the finale. And shit breaks. I mean, if anything goes to what I think... Let's see. I'm trying to think what to do here. I probably can't walk through walls it. Let me just see. I'll turn that on. Was it this one? Because maybe I can walk over... No, that's not the right one. This one? No. Which one's to walk through walls? This one? Yeah, there it is. This is object event. That's weird. I don't get why it's bugging out like that. Oh, that's... Oops, I turned on my always on bike. Here, I have an idea. Let me save the game and open it up with my... Where is it? Where is my mouse? I keep forgetting my mouse here. Alright, here we go. So let me do a file, save state again. Save it in this slot. And then close the game. And I will have to... I don't know if this will screw up OBS somehow. But I need to let him move my time during the day. Because the person was streaming during the day. And... Come on. How do I... Here. Where's the option to... Here we go. Adjust date and time. Let me just adjust my IRL time to be at a later time. Set time automatically? No. Change the date. Okay. So let's change it to 1 p.m. Change. Hopefully this shouldn't be too much of an issue. Alright, it looks like nothing went wrong with OBS at least. Alright, now let me open up back the game, and then we should be good. Hopefully. I'm thinking it could potentially be in relation to it being nighttime and the game not properly accounting for day and night for some reason. If not, let's see. Load state. Let me exit and enter. Alright. Looks the same. Okay. You collect all the orbs, now place them in the shrine here. I can't. Wait, I got my boxes of fuses back for some reason. Hey, what? Oh, I don't want to give that to anyone. I'm trying to think, is there a way to delete an NPC? Let me see about that. I have to cheat my way to get this working properly, apparently. Alright. How to... Alright. Is there a way to remove an NPC with Pokemon... I'll remove an NPC and Pokemon Crystal. Or I'll say Pokemon Gold. Let's see. Can I delete a certain... cheat, I should say. Cheat. Can I hopefully delete some of their... No, that's the numbers. A way to get rid of the glitch items? No. NPC sprite? No. Here's a cheat guide. Let's see. Glitch City, phone calls, cloning. No, that doesn't really do anything for me. It's interesting. Wait, I have an idea. Ooh, this might potentially work. Video layers. Objects? No, it's probably... Yeah, that just hides them on the layer, and not actually, like, disables them. Dang. I'm trying to think how I would... there should be a potential way to do this, but... Alright, I have an idea. Let me fly somewhere far away, and then walk back. Let me go back to palette. So this is the only solution I potentially have. Alright, we fly back. Alright, and we'll just head up into the cave. We got a encounter. I mean, realistically, I don't know what happens. I mean, what I can end up doing is I can just show you guys someone else doing it. It's a bit cheesy. I don't like having to do that. I sort of wanted to show it off myself. But considering the game is basically eventing me, I probably won't be able to do it. And I don't think there's a very easy way to remove him, because in the past I tried finding if there was like some sort of editor I could use to look at the maps in this game to see the shiny rate in the game manually, but as I found, because you're talking to an NPC model, you're not supposed to, and walking north into the entrance. Yeah, I mean, since this is a hack, it's probably... like I said in the past, this post game is unfinished. So a lot of it is buggy. So if anything, it's just the ROM hacker accidentally like breaking an event order. Well, I'm breaking the event order technically, which is the main issue probably. I do have a potential secondary solution if this doesn't work. It's in relation to how I leave the leave this Zapdos area. I mean, yeah, I'm a hacker. It's yeah. I mean, I got like 5, 6 hours of extra content because it's unfinished. Come on, still there. So I'm trying. What? Yeah, I'll try the alternate solution now. So load state. All right, here we are. So now let's head over. Hopefully, I should be able to fly from here. All right, I can. So I'll fly from here, and then fly back. Hopefully this might work. And the mods in here really like to battle me. But yeah, if this doesn't work, I'll just show you someone else doing it. It's gonna be a bummer, but I mean, it's how it goes sometimes. I mean, this is very finicky. Alternatively, I could load up the ROM into the RTC and try corrupting. So I need to Giga Drain or cut, and try to corrupt the thing away. But that might just break everything else. I mean, sure, I'll probably actually do that. This as a sort of fun finale. I did that with Pokemon Red, full color. So, I mean, hey, why not? It'll be a tradition, I guess. But yeah, 1 second, though. Let me see. Hopefully this works. Come on! These encounters. Killing me here. It's always the Onyx. Alright. And almost out. I wish I had a repel. But I would have to go to the mart, I have to do all that nonsense just to get a repel again, and I'm like, my bag is finicky because of all the hacking in items to do stuff. It's yeah. I'm gonna consider the post-game stuff, like I've already done, is like very what do you call it? Not really the final stuff. I mean, I would say the Leaf battle was literally the end. But this part is just very buggy. Please work. Please work. No. What if I talk from above? This is object event. Object event. Object event. Alright. I'm going to just do a couple more minor things to test. And if these don't work, then I don't know. So let me go into cheats and turn back on the walkthrough walls. Alright. So I just have a few things I want to test out. So I already save stated. There's nothing up here. Trying to see if there's maybe... Oh, that was off the map. Let me load back. I'm trying to see if there's anything off map that I could find that might be a trigger point in a way. I mean, alternatively, let's see. Oop, didn't mean to do that. God dang it. I expanded the window too far. Yeah. There we go. Accidentally expanded it. Let me just... Oop, forgot I have my walkthrough walls thing. Come on. I love the OBS thing. Like, I have it, like, show, like, the full screen so I can like have it accurately with my my main monitor. But it's such a pain because I can't like see my mouse over it because it hides my mouse, and I really wish there was a way. I have to really check next time I'm offline. No, I just want to run. Let me run. Thank you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to enter and exit each one of these again to potentially re-trigger the thing to say, oh, hey, I exited and entered. I don't know if this will matter, but if it does, okay, cool. Alright, we went through each one. It's probably not going to matter, but if it does, yeah, it didn't work. Alright, I think that's the last solution I have in mind that could work. Like, yeah. So I'll just show a video of it. This is sort of a bittersweet. I will try to do a corruption of it as well, but I will just show what happens afterwards. It doesn't look like there's much after, but yeah, I think it's probably just a save data issue, to be honest. I mean, let's see. He basically after that he had like 5 more minutes. He did a few more things. It looks like just walked around. Apparently he went on a boat somewhere. Yeah, he didn't really do anything else. Yeah, so I will just explore the rest of this island, and then I'll just show you what he did with the Lugia thing. But yeah. So let me just pop back this open projects. There we go. Alright, so I'll just show you what else is on this island for now. I think there might be something at the other shrine, but if there is, then that's something a little extra. Let's see. Oh, where am I going? Cramps. No, I don't want to go back to the main area. I want to go back to Sal Island. But I just have 2 technical spots I want to check. Oh my god. I literally clicked up, but it didn't register. Fly. Down. Okay, there we go. But yeah, like I want to see if there's someone at the other shrine on this island. Because there is technically, I was told that there were going to be the dev and his technical girlfriend, apparently, was going to be at the event, but I didn't see them at all. So it's funny. The girlfriend is another Pokemon character. It's funny. It's Flannery from Gen 3 games. So it's like, yeah, she's my girlfriend. It's funny. It's so stupid but funny. I mean, based on the dev to do something like that, it's like no shame, but it's like, hey, it's your game. You do what you want to do. But I don't know if they are here though. Like, they might have just not added it. They just said, "Oh, we're gonna be there." But let's see. Are they here? Doesn't look it. No. Okay, so they're not here. So one other thing I wanted to check out was to go here, and then let me just surf back over to Kanto. I will be running into some surf encounters, but this will just be real quick. And then afterwards, I will run. Come on. Oh my god. I really hate how often these encounters are. Oh my god. And you can't... Oh. Why can't I run? Let me run! Finally. I'm literally like twice the level and they're not letting me run. Alright. So now I can fly into Kanto, so... I always keep messing up like which one can fly. Alright, so I wanted to check Pallet Town again. Because the main reason why, I wanted to see where Leaf is. Also, I like how it takes me to Red's house. So this is Daisy, so my brother's off training in Hoenn. Alright, so... Where would Leaf be? Would it... I mean, canonically, I think Leaf is Red's sister. But no one mentions Leaf here. I guess she just disappeared. Doesn't really go into detail there. Which is weird, but whatever. Let's see what Oak said, because I did catch Mewtwo. So... I'm wondering... No, I don't think that would be why. Alright, let's see. What do you got to say? Alright, so you mentioned nothing of the Mewtwo. So, that's alright. Let me just look at what my mons look like. Can I check here? Alright, that's funny. The little smiley face. Alright, that's a funny addition. And these are just normal. I like the little added detail that they do at times like that. Alright, so, yeah, none of the PCs here work for me. So let me go fly into town. Does it default to bag all the time? That's annoying. Never noticed that, but... Actually, wait, I do have one thing I need to do. Let me... Actually, not here. Indigo Plateau. We didn't check actually Elite Four and Champion if it updated or not. So, let me heal up and check that. But I will grab the legendaries out of my PC. I want to know if that actually did get updated. If not, alright, and then I'm actually good. I will close out the game and show you guys. And then maybe pull up the RTC. I will probably pull up the RTC because that's quick and easy, fun. But I want to put the legendaries on my team. At least the ones that I have. Alright, so first off, I need to move some mons out. So, Typhlosion, I'm going to move you out, and I'll put Moltres on my team for that. Then Articuno, I'll probably move Cramps out. That's basically an instant, like, better one. And now I will, for Mewtwo... Let's see, who should I think Mewtwo would probably be Liza would be the equal change. But I feel Tom Hardy would probably be a better move out. Because I don't really use Nidoking too much. And Mewtwo is just... I feel like it would be a good look for a team member for the... This is second battle through. And so my team looks like this. So we got Mewtwo... Yeah, Psychic, Future Sight, Mist, and Psychic. Really good stats. Articuno. He's at lower level, but it's still good. I'm gonna boost up him for candies. Got 2 shinies. Honestly, pretty hype of a, overall about everything happening here. Let me just get rare candies on them. I'll speed up Which was shift tab. All right, here we go. So let's get them up all to 70. Got some ant music playing. And then I'll... Oh, what do I learn? Let's see. Ice Beam, yes. Over Mist. Lots of ant music playing right now. My mind always autofills Asperberry as Aspergerberry. Hey, Dry. How are you doing tonight? I'm just about close to wrapping up. No reflect. But it's been a fun time. This is basically the finale of it all. A little sour at the end there, but I mean that's what to expect with a game that's technically not finished. So doing well. Hope you're all right. This is the Christmas hack. Yep, this is the Christmas hack. Like, finally made it to the end. It's been a long 2 months. So flamethrower, yes, use originally. If I was a magician, I'd give myself some chicken nuggets right now. I feel that. I'm actually a little hungry right now myself. Alright, I probably will after stream, like, make a little sandwich. Safeguard? No. Oops, I didn't. Yeah, whatever. Because I am hungry a little. But not enough. I already had supper, so I just want a snack. Alright, and then just a few of these. Get them all up to snuff with their levels. Alright, and then for you, and for you, and for you, and for you. Not all the way. Oh, yeah, I still have enough. Alright. I was running out, but no. There is enough. Actually, there was perfectly enough. Nice. Alright, and there we go. So let's see. I will do another save state because temperamental game be temperamental. Save state in, I guess, in the middle. Alright, here we go. Let's see if we have a new Elite Four stuff. Alright, what do you got? Yeah, we know. No text chains, apparently, so... Let's see what we have here. Is there different? Do you have a full team? Like, whatever. What happened here? Let's see. Your levels are... Alright, no. So, they didn't upgrade these. We're just going to be doing a, what do you call it? Yeah, it's whatever. So, I'll just exit out. That'll just be the end of this then. I think that's essentially it. Well, I mean, I'm one-shotting, so let me just do that. Let me just kill them all in one hit. That'll... Yeah, that'll be fun. I was gonna say, I was gonna exit here, but nah, I'm just gonna one-shot. Here, actually, I got an idea. I will mute the game, and I'll just speed up. So, we'll do that. Alright, here we go. Wait, I don't want to switch. Alright, we'll just keep on hitting. Keep on hitting. One hit KO. One hit KO. Alright, and now we just go to the next one. Wait, is that... Alright, no, I thought there was like no wall there. Alright, so Koga. Yeah, we're just rolling it back here. We're doing some mist. Draco'd me, did nothing. One hit KO. One hit KO. Actually, here, I got a funny... Here, I got an idea here. Let me open a folder here. I want to play a little music here. Just so we can get something a little in the background here instead of just the normal, like, thing. Let's see. Here we go. It's one of these I want to play. Which one is it? I don't think any of these ones would be good. Here, I got an idea. 1 second. I might have to... Yeah, this is fine. Pokemon... Oh, I know who. I have to search it specifically. Search. Yeah, there we go. This is what I need. Okay, so I'll play this for this. So shout out to Glitch X City. So I'll play this. I don't know, is that capturing it? Right, no. So I have to add it in as a source. Add browser source. This. Okay. Oh, I know that's not gonna. Here, I got an idea. All right, desktop audio on. Game audio off. All right. You should be able to hear it when I play now. All right, there we go. Now, like I said, this is Glitch X City. I will link it in the description. Their video of this. Like they basically they always say like you can as long as you link their music, you can use it and just give a shout out to them. All right, time to switch. I need to lower the music a little bit for you guys. It is a little loud compared to my voice. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. There's one hit KOing everything. Everything is being annihilated. And frozen. Oh my god. This is so good. And then we got Agatha. Not Agatha. What's her name? Karen. That's her name. It's Ice Beam. Ice Beam. Alright, this is not good here. So I will switch. I will go into Jaguar. We will Super Fang. And Quick Attack. Alright, that's a shame. Jaguar seems to be always going down. I mean, it's not the best mon ever. But Kerm's here. Amazing mon. Alright, and now we just have the champion. Let me just heal up. If I can get to the bag part that I need. There it is. Revive. Revive. Or restore. And Mewtwo. Alright, I think we are good. I don't have anything that can restore PP, which is fine. But Mewtwo will go in last. We'll leave with Jaguar. So we got Yuki here as a champion. As you've seen, if you've seen it earlier, we fought them in the past. Jaguar literally just does nothing. That's funny. We're just so bad. We are powdering snow. They really can't do anything. Three more. Ice Beam. Frozen. And with this, they are wrapping up. All right, 1 second. Let me close that and before it auto plays. But yeah, it's honestly crazy. I mean, come on, this one more, well, two more actually. I'm getting a little cheesed right now with the confusion, but whatever. I have Moltres. Now it's just eerily quiet as we finish off one last Mon here. Leafeon. That is a very funny matchup to end this all. And with that, we have finished with a pretty fun rollback with the Pokemon Christmas. We couldn't exactly do the Lugia thing, but from what the looks of it, all we had to do was battle Lugia and take on Lugia. And that was basically it. So I will show you what happens with another streamer. But it was honestly a fun time. Trying to get the stuff to work, especially the post game, is very interesting. It's very troubleshooty, but I am happy that we did it. We did see a lot of new stuff, new content. Leaf was really cool to take on. And this is all the same as the last time we did this, but it is cool to see finally. This is technically the finale champion Hall of Fame. And this is, yep. And we will see our final team all together. I felt like I needed to do this, especially with our new shiny we caught, as well as just all the legendaries we caught. So we have our shiny Raticate Jaguar. We have our Articuno. No nickname, because it's already a legendary name. We have Moltres. We have our shiny Parasect Kerms. We have our Gardevoir, Liza. And we have our Mewtwo that was basically like sweep the first half of the Elite Four here. And then, of course, me, Eliz. Yes, I know, Oak. You don't need to keep on teaching me to catch Pokemon. I know already. Come on, stop it. And, of course, the credits. So, I wonder what this is going to send me. It's probably going to send me back home. But, yeah, this was a fun hack. Like I said, I'm just reiterating what I said earlier when we got the credits. But overall, this was a wonderful hack. Realistically, if you're playing, you can end it right at the Elite Four Victory Road. You don't need to go through seeing all the post-game extra content. That was more so something I wanted to do, and just to try to squeeze as much juice out of it as possible. Because I sort of wanted to capture all that stuff, and I had expectations that there was to be more, and there was a lot more than I was expecting. And it was just fun to explore around, try to troubleshoot things. I mean, it got a little bummer at the end there, but that's how it goes. You can't expect a finished product out of an unfinished part of the game, so. But overall, very fun. I recommend playing it, even though this hack is from 2014. That is over 10 years ago now. So, It still holds up, I feel. It's very charming. There is some dated like little memes and jokes and references, but I mean that's part of the game if you're playing a game from 2014. Um I liked it. Um I don't mind the, as I said earlier, I don't mind the little like self-insert stuff. That happens. Like it wasn't too abrasive, and plus it was for literally just him as a dev, like Game Freak did, as well as having another gym leader from Gen 3. So overall, I liked it. So I think if I were to give this game a rating of how much I enjoyed it, not being like the best ever or anything like that, but I would say it'd probably be like a 7 to 8, like around there, maybe a 7.5. It was a really fun hack. It has some data things. I had to, of course, I had issues with the with money, of course. That's a staple Gen 2 issue, money, as well as just not being able to afford healing stuff. So I ended up like you saw, like at the original time I took on the Elite Four and Champion, I had to spawn in a lot of money and buy the potion stuff. That just was just making things easier to play. So, and leveling up my mons to get at a good level. So, but outside of that, I feel like this was a very fun, enjoyable experience. I will, this coming Christmas, if you haven't seen it already, um, I will be combining this whole VOD, all these VODs together into one video. It's probably not gonna be all of them because it's gonna be split up into two. But yeah, this was a fun time. For now though, let me show you. So I think this is me there. So I can press continue. But for now, I will just let's do a new save state just in case. Right here. So I'll just close it out, and I'll show you what this other person did. So let me roll back here a little. Like I don't know what exactly they did different. And you're all right. He's speeding up a little. Yep. Blah blah blah. Come on. All right. Here we go. So I'll have it muted just so that I don't know if he has any music on in the background, but it'll be fine. So let me get the where is it? This is the browser source. Okay, let me do this. Oh wait, no, I'll just do a new one. File, browser, web. Also, let me go into studio mode. So, oh yeah, whatever. Studio mode. All right, here we go. The 1080. Actually, wait a second. Let me figure out where the actual size of this window again. Always forget the proper size. It is properties. Discard. 1920 by 1080.
Let's see.
Okay, there we go.
What do we got if we go here? See, so place the orbs into the shrine.
Alright, there we go.
We got Lugia. That is so awesome. That's awesome. Just like in the cartoon show. Yo.
Alright, I need
that's
to interact.
Amazing. Just like in
So this is NPC Fanatic.
movie.
This is
That's
his
amazing.
showcase of it.
That's pretty epic. I like that. That's cool.
So shout out to them.
That's cool that they would do that in this ROM hack. That's cool. Collect the orbs.
So yeah, they were able to just catch it
and you see Lugia.
Basically, just do all of that.
That's awesome. That's cool.
So
that just shows how cool
basically how all
is.
I think that's basically all they do.
Amazing.
Slow King is a Greek guardian. Actually made an appearance as many years since then. Happened at the festival. This means you're a very skilled trainer. I pray you'll never forget this day.
Cool.
I think that's really all that it did.
Our Pokemon.
and they just show the Pokemon. They surf somewhere,
Or this direction.
and I think they just went to back
Is
to
there
try to
anything
go
else?
check out
Yeah.
the
Actually, no.
lighthouse.
I thought there was more. I guess there's not.
But yeah, there's really nothing else here. Like
Hmm.
even he's confused. He thought there was
I guess
something
we did
more.
everything. Okay. I thought there was a little bit more. I guess there's not any more to do.
But yeah.
I.
But yeah, that's basically it. You just catch Lugia. They said a little dialogue afterwards. That's all. So overall, I think it was good. It was a good stream, good game. I will open up. Let me pull up RTC. I do want to. No. Veto. No. I might have. I might not have it. So that's all right. I think I'm gonna end it there. I mean, we saw everything we needed to. It was a fun time. I might try doing something else in the future. But all right. Oh yeah, I'll just cut it there. That was a fun time though. So let me just do the ending screen here. So I thank you guys all for being here, checking it out. The stream, I appreciate it. I'm not gonna be streaming until after the weekend because I do have work tomorrow until Sunday. That is my typical schedule for work. Yep, no problem. I'm happy to be here and the stream and have everyone just be chilling out. It's always a fun time. And like I said, I finally be able to update my UI now because I've been streaming Pokemon Christmas for like 2 months. I have this Christmas UI like specifically for it, and now I can update it, and now I can just be a normal UI. I might not ever do that again, or I just make it a simple non-Christmas UI in the future. Um, but yeah, it was 6 hours and 30 minutes of stream. That's far longer than normal. But like I said, I appreciate it. This was a fun time. I wanted to squeeze this in just through the fact that I wanted to finish Pokemon Christmas as soon as possible before January, and I want to get on to new stuff. So, like I said, I have a free Zero game that's like a virtual novel, which will be fun to play. Balatro, Shiren the Wanderer, which is the one I was mentioning, which is a mystery dungeon game that I want to play. Marvel Rivals, I eventually want to stream on chat just to chill, but yeah, exactly my issue. It's been going on for so long.